Okay, well, first thing is, somebody please stop me if I start rambling, because we all know I have a tendency to do that.
That's true.
Thanks for the...
Someone's phone. Ava, turn off your phone.
That's Ava Peppa Pig.
It's cool, she's adorable, so she's allowed to do that.
Peppa.
So, well, it feels like...
You're rambling.
Yeah.
That's stressful. Leave him alone.
Rough crowd.
Rough crowd.
As my grandpa said to me when I went over to pick up my cap and gown the other day, is that it feels like way less than 4 years since I came to Austin. And it does. It does not feel like nearly 4 years. I remember back sophomore year after I got in my car, that when I started going to Grandma's for the first time for Sunday lunch, that my Uncle Gary told me that until I had been there 10 consecutive weeks, I didn't cement a spot at the table. And I did some rough calculations, and I think at this point, I mean, you know, granted, I've missed a couple here and there, but I'm going on roughly 120 weeks straight. I think I have cemented that spot at the table. I barely made the cut, though. I think
He definitely works for his.
I was also told I needed to give Gary notice when I wasn't going to be around because they needed to find a replacement glass filler. So I wasn't aware how important this was.
So everybody take that.
I've heard it was sort of subpar last time. I can give you coaching though if you need lessons. As a recent college graduate, I can no longer afford to do that for free, but I will give you a good price on that for sure. But you know, so I don't want to lie and say that family was not a large reason that I came here, because it was. I was considering multiple colleges that Susu talked about, and as much as I think my mother wanted me to go to Notre Dame,
Nothing more. I'm real happy.
I think it's just something about the city of Austin, and also knowing that I had this great support system here when I came, it's made it a lot easier to go to a new place and not have to worry about things like what happens if I get sick. I don't know anybody to take care of me, or what happens if I can't figure out how to do my own laundry. You know, things like that. And it's always been nice to know that just a short drive away, I can get to Grandma and Grandpa's, or to Susu and Doug's, or Gary and Martha's, or anybody's. And I know that there are people there who will take care of me if I need to be taken care of.
Yeah,
whether it's the things that Susu all mentioned earlier. I was going to mention the chicken soup thing, because that's the sickest I've been in college, and I really needed that chicken soup. Yeah, Uncle Jack's not here. I thought of that too, but I feel like I didn't need to necessarily. That was weird. Yeah, I just don't know what that was. And I don't know. I've definitely multiple rides to and from the airport. So from Uncle Gary, which.
So you got your arm caught in the toilet?
We don't want to know.
There was an incident with a little topical bacteria. It was a long.
We don't want to know.
I mean, first, how does someone do that?
Join us at the Hotel Ella later for the story of the toilet.
Sharon, we didn't want you to know.
She was aware.
We don't want Sharon to know.
But the constant, I think, through all that is every Sunday I wake myself up. You know, normal time, noon 15. That's a normal time to wake up, right?
Who says noon 15?
I say noon 15. And I drive to my grandparents every Sunday, whether or not I forget my Tupperware, which I have a lot in my fridge, so remind me and I'll clean it out for you, because it is there. But every weekend, they're always there, always smiling. And regardless of if anybody else is going to be there or not, Grandma will call me, leave the garage door open, and I know that at the very worst, and I say worst as it's a relative term because nothing is bad when it's her cooking, but the worst I'm going to get, according to her, is her spaghetti and meatballs, which is easy to make. It's her easy meal. Not that rolling meatballs is a pain, but anyways. So, with part of my graduation stuff, I wanted to give you and Grandpa this. It's a little, framed thank you, but I wanted you and Grandpa to know that I love you too from the bottom of my heart. And coming here, nothing has made me happier than to be able to get to see you guys every weekend. So, In addition to all of my wonderful Austin family, I don't want to discount the Dallas family. I know every time Judy and Mike have been in town, I've gotten a phone call or a text and tried to get out to meet them for some sandwiches or some barbecue or whatever, and I've enjoyed getting to do that every time they've been in town. I know you guys have not been to Austin, any sort of new Austinites, but don't worry, we'll fix that. You're here now, right? Chris and Jeannie, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you guys wanted to come and did. And Josh will kill me if I don't throw him a shout out. So shout out to you.
Got it.
For what?
I guess you've kind of helped a little bit with stuff.
So wait, Joe, I heard you have a little
His role
good
model.
news about your senior project and
Oh yeah. I guess I can talk about that too. Well, we did this senior project that was really cool and almost finished, and our they told us they wanted a 40-degree temperature drop, and we got to 30, which was actually really good. And then we went and had happy hour with them a couple weeks ago, and they told us that we were one of their 2 favorite teams of the past 10 or 15 years, and that they would like us to let them know when we're all back in Austin because they want us to come and finish the project. So that would be kind of cool because it is like a not done before, like patentable thing. So yeah, that's.
So what's the name of the company that you're talking about?
They're like a Texas Medical Accelerator. They're just like it's sort of like what he does, but medical-ish devices and
But more important.
a little bit faster turnover. I was gonna say less important.
Deserve shot.
Yeah, but
That's right. Sarah still has to get married.
but I don't think that it would be fair or right, or I could do it, of me to get up and talk about people and not talk about my wonderful parents. Who
Oh, you're gonna make your dad
refuse to sit
cry.
without. The goal is to make both of them cry at some point today. So.
I'm easy.
Yeah. You'll
Oh,
cry
yeah,
while
right.
walking across the stage. You're taking care of. I gotta get right now, so I'm gonna try to work it out.
No pressure.
You know, I mean, from Lamplighter through Cistercian, I know how hard it was at some times for you guys to make sure I got there, and you know all the pains of driving me to practices of sports you knew I wasn't gonna end up playing, i.e. football. You know, or like all the things, listening to me or forcing me to practice piano when you knew you didn't really want to hear it and I didn't really want to play it. Right? You know, but through all of those things, regardless of my attitude or how you guys felt about it or anything else that was going on, y'all made sure to stay there and make sure to keep pushing me forward and pushing me through. And I think without the 2 of you, I would not be where I am today or the person I am today. And so I wanted to thank you two and express my deepest love and gratitude for everything you've done for me to this point and for the rest of me.
You didn't cry.
Yeah, you didn't cry.
You didn't cry.
You didn't cry.
Got my boat.
And that's all the rambling I have to do. So to ramble again, thank you all for coming. I really cannot express how much I appreciate it. I guess it doesn't seem like that much of a gesture to show up for something, but to me it really means a lot that everybody is here together. So thank you all very much.